Okay, today I'll give you exercise which is written in chapter 1. We have some transaction in this exercise here to one of the firms uh, uh, during the, 2 years, year 1 and year 2, as you see here in this page. The transaction here, which is related to revenue and expenses, the revenue and expenses during the year 1 and year 2. As you see here, the first transaction, we have the amount billed to customers for several uh, rendered and cash collected from customer 161.90, cash dispensed or paid for several rendered during the year 90 and 100, utilities is 30,000 and 40,000 during the 2 years, and the company purchased insurance policy. And here we have more information related to this transaction. The information here related to transaction of utilities, and also we have information related to the insurance policy. Let's see together here what is mentioned or what they ask here about the other information. They ask, they tell us or inform us the utility cost in year 1 was 35,000, and the insurance policy covered it's covered a 3 years period. That means starting of year 1, year 2, and year 3. And the required here is how to calculate net operating cash flow, and then prepare net income statement for year 1 and year 2, since we are by applying accrual accounting model. And the cash flow for the year 1. It's easy. Before you start the question, you have to understand here what do we mean by amount bill? What do you mean by cash collected? What do you mean by cash? What do we mean by cash disbursement? Salaries paid, utilities, purchase, insurance. This information you have to understand before starting any solving any requirements. So it's easy to amount billed. That's meaning the company issue bill to customers against or for services rendered during year 1 and year 2. Cash collected as a cash here collected. That's mean from customers during year 1 and year 2. Here the disbursement or the amount paid as a cash, salaries, utilities, and insurance policy. During the period year 1 and year 2. Okay, to prepare the operating cash flow in year 1 and year 2, what we have to do here, just rewriting year 1, year 2 in this column 1, column 2, or column 2 and column 3, but which is related to column 1 here, you have to write the terms or the account name of accounts, like a cash collected, and then the cash disbursement or paid in this year. You see here, cash collected in year 1, and we are talking about the cash. That means we are applying a cash accounting model. A cash account. A cash, that's it. Nothing here amount include. Nothing amount will be paid later. The amount will be paid as a cash. The amount will we receive it as a cash or collected as a cash. You see here salaries, 90,000 as a cash paid in year 1. In year 2 we paid 100,000. In utilities we paid in year 1 30,000. In year 2 we paid 40,000. The insurance policy paid in year 1. For several years or 3 years, as it's mentioned in the additional information. So the total here, it's easy now to find net operating cash flow from the cash collected minus or summation of the expenses. Summation of expenses, it's easy. For year one, it's 90,000 plus 30 plus 60. It will give you here 180,000. Yeah, 180,000 total as a cash paid, and cash collected 160. The difference between 160 and 180, it will give you 20,000. This is the operating cash flow. It is negative, not positive. But in year two, it was boosted by 50,000 since we took the summation, of expenses here, 100 plus 40 plus 0 will give you 140, and here deducted this amount here, or will be from cash collected, it will give us 150,000 as it's here in year two. This is requirement one, and requirement two, they ask here how to prepare income statement. It's easy. We have 3 columns here. The first column which rated the items or the accounts. The second column with year one, rated year one, and third column with year two. Column one, revenue. Revenue, it is the amount billed. Here we are applying accrual accounting. We are not looking to the how much we collected, but we want to see here how much revenue and how much expenses. Here they mention about salaries. That it's paid as a cashier, 90,000, 100,000 as utilities. But the amount utilities as a collected, it was before 30,000, the cash collected in year one. But the utility cost in actually in reality, it was 35,000 as it's mentioned in the additional information. So the remaining amount of the total utility for both years, it will be 30 plus 40 as collected here. It will be 35,000. Same thing here. If you want to go to the insurance policy, you mean the company paid 60,000 in year one as a cash, but since we are applying accrual accounting, just the amount accrued, it was the 20,000 as amount accrued, and for the second year it will be 20,000, and third year will be also 20,000. That means we distribute the 60,000 during the period of insurance policy. So you see here, it's easy now to find the net income, 170,000 minus the summation of 90 plus 35 plus 20, as it's mentioned here. You see, and you will get net income as 25,000. And if you want to go to year two, it is 220 minus the summation of 135 plus 20. You will see here the total of expenses, or the 155 and 155 deducted from 22 to 220, you will reach to 65,000. I hope you get here or you understand this exercise well. Thank you.